welcome back. For today's video I have this fall makeup tutorial for you, my first one of the season. I'm so excited. I know it's technically not officially fall, but I still wanted to create something because it's September finally and it's getting a little bit cooler outside, so I'm getting really excited. I created this cool tone look, which I think is really different than what I normally do here on my channel, but it's still really wearable. So I hope you guys like it. I will leave everything that I use as well as brushes and stuff listed down below if you guys want to check them out. And also don't forget to leave me more fall makeup tutorial requests down below. I want to do different things and step out of the box this year, so you can send them to me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, or you can just comment down below so that I could save those ideas in my notes in my phone. That way I have some inspiration for future looks. So that's officially everything. I hope you guys like the video, and if you want to see how to get this completed look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so the brows are done just to save time, and I'll leave the products that I use down below. I'm first starting off with the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone. I love this eyeshadow base. It's amazing, very similar to the MAC paint pots. They makes my eyeshadow last all day, and I'm just going to be using a brush first to apply it, and then I just take a beauty blender to really blend it into my skin. And you can find this eyeshadow base at Target or wherever they sell NYX. So today I'm using the Morphe 35K palette, and I'm taking that like skin tone powder shade at the bottom just to set that base. When you set your base, it helps the other eyeshadows just blend a lot better and just go on a lot smoother. So then I'm taking that like orangey brick red color, and I'm just going to be taking this on a Mally Beauty blending brush right into my crease. In the pan, this color looks a lot more warm than what it really is. I feel like when you actually go to apply it, it's really like more of a cool tone brown, which I really love. It's the perfect everyday neutral blending shade. So I'm just blending this into my crease and all over my lid. I'm not being super precise with it because I want this look to be super smoky and like blown out, you know, not really like clean looking, which I know that's kind of weird to say, but it'll all come together in the end. So then I'm taking another like brick brown red color, and I'm going to use this on an Equal Tools dual-ended brush. I got this, I believe, at Walmart in a set, and I'm just going to use this color to really build up the crease and make it look more smoky. And I'm just doing this until I get it to be as intense as I want it. I want it to be dark, but not super, super dark. And of course, I'm just blending out my eyeshadow some more. This look is super simple. It's all about adding product as you go and then just blending it out as you go as well. So then I'm taking that Skin Tone color. It's like a matte shade, like a creamy color. And I'm just going to use the same dual-ended brush from Equal Tools just to apply that to my brow bone. I was going to do shimmer, but I really like the way the matte look comes together with the brown colors. I think it looks way better. So then I'm picking up like this kind of taupey brown color. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm taking this on a Royal & Lang nickel flat shader brush, which you can get at Walmart. And I'm just going to be applying this all over. I actually didn't show it, but I dipped my brush into the eyeshadow first, and then I took my Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray and I sprayed my brush afterwards just to give the eyeshadow a really wet, kind of shiny metallic look. I always do this with all my shadows. I feel like it makes such a difference, and the eyeshadow just really sticks better and it just looks better overall when you apply it to your lid. So I'm just focusing this color onto my lid, and then what I'm going to do is go in and I'm going to take this cool tone brown color, and I feel like this is like the star of the show, and this is what really makes the look more cool toned. And I'm just going to take this on a Vanity Planet small crease brush and just apply that right into my crease, and then just work it around the crease area towards the lid. And I really love this shade. I feel like it goes so well with the lid color, and it really just made everything more smoky, and I just really like the way it turned out. So just blending that in until I get it super intense, and then just taking the same blending brush from earlier, which I love, just to blend out those edges, and this brush has no additional product on it. Then I'm going in with the NYX Glam Aqua Liner. This one's in the shade Nude Glam, and it's basically just a really nude sparkly shade. I got mine at Ulta. I love these eyeliners. The tip is so easy to work with, and I'm going to just be doing my traditional winged liner. And I love these because they're creamy, they don't irritate my eyes. I know a lot of people say that like they have maybe old formulas or something that bothered their eyes, but I have super sensitive eyes and I don't have any issues with these. I love these liners. They're super long wearing and they have a ton of colors. So I just want to do something different, and I really just like the pop of sparkle that it gives this look. So then I'm taking the Max Volume Plus mascara from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to give myself a few coats of mascara just to prep my lashes for some falsies. And today I'm going to be using the Kiss number 11 lashes, which are one of my favorites. You can find Kiss lashes at any drugstore. I always get mine from Walmart, and I wanted lashes that were going to be like a little bit wispy but not too dramatic, and these are perfect because the band is super thin, so I didn't want to take away from the eyeliner. So these gave me just a really nice effect without being super dramatic. So I'm just popping those on with some tweezers and then just fluffing them up as well with my tweezers. So moving on to the face, I'm starting off with the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer, which I've been obsessed with lately. It does a really good job at smoothing out my imperfections. It doesn't mattify my skin, so if you have oily skin, you could use this, but you could also just use like a mattifying primer with it. But it's really just like a smoothing primer for enlarged pores. And then today I'm going in with my absolute current favorite foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Warm Beige. I cannot stop using it. Like, it's just so good. And I'm taking this and just dotting it all over and then blending that in with my beauty blender. I love the shade of this as well, how it's like yellowy. It just matches my skin tone so well. It blends into the skin nicely, and my favorite way to apply this is definitely with a beauty blender. It definitely is a full coverage foundation. I just can't say enough good things about it. So next I'm going in with the Pixie Under Eye Corrector. This one's the Brightening Peach one, and I'm just going to use a flat concealer brush from Sigma just to blend that right underneath my eyes. And this really helps with dark circles or like any discoloration that you have under there. I highly recommend this, and you can find Pixie products at Target. So after that, I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This one's in the shade Medium. Every chance I get to do my makeup, this is the combo that I've been doing on my face, and I just love the way that it looks. And this concealer blends so nicely into the skin. Like, oh, it's so good. Like, so good. I definitely am gonna need to repurchase soon because I'm like running out, but it's just so worth it. So I feel like when I apply this with the beauty blender, it just melts into the skin so nicely and it looks absolutely beautiful. So of course I'm just applying this in all the areas where I normally do to conceal and highlight my face. It's really lightweight as well on the skin, but you get such great coverage with it. So to go ahead and set that, I'm taking the e.l.f. Perfect what does it say? Perfect HD powder, and this one reminds me so much of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. This is literally the same thing. I showed it in my dupes video and it literally is identical, and this is $6. I love it. So I'm going to use a small e.l.f. blush brush to just set the areas where I applied the concealer, and then I'm using a purple Royal & Langnickel powder brush to go ahead and set the other areas of my face. And I love this powder because it doesn't really alter the color of my foundation. It's just a transparent powder that sets your makeup beautifully. So moving back onto the eyes really quick before finishing up the rest of the face, I'm picking up that Cool Tone Brown shade on a Vanity Planet small blending brush, and I'm just going to smudge that right underneath my lower lashes to really kind of balance out the top and the bottom of my eyes so that the top doesn't look super top heavy. And then for my waterline, I'm taking the Colourpop eyeliner in the shade Mr. Bing. I love this color, but to be honest, the formula of this is not my favorite. I don't know if I got like a dud, but I feel like I have to constantly reapply this eyeliner because it just doesn't last on my waterline, and it's not as creamy as I would have liked it to be, but I still love the color. So then I'm just using the mascara from earlier to apply it to my bottom lashes, and I'm picking up this shimmery sparkly white color, and I'm using this smoky brush from, again, Royal & Langnickel just to apply that right into my inner corners for a nice pop of sparkle. And I did spray my brush with that Wet n Wild spray again from earlier, just because I like the way that it just makes the eyeshadow look just more metallic and sparkly. So back onto the face, I'm taking the City Color Contour Effects palette. I actually got this online, and I'm starting off with the color Bronze. It's like a really nice warm shade, and I'm using this really big powder, like fluffy brush from Target. It's from the Up and Up brand. I'm going to use this to just bronze my skin. This is actually just my second time using this palette, and so far I really like it. It was only $5. I got it on their website, and it's really nice so far. So then I'm picking up the contour color, which is super dark, and I'm literally tapping off my brush so much because this color is so pigmented and intense. And this is another brush from the Up and Up brand, and I'm just going to use this to contour my cheeks and just really chisel them out because I feel like for this look it's totally necessary. I'm also applying this right below my lip, my forehead, just to give it like a really nice pouty effect. And then for blush today, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Dolce Pink, and I'm using a Wet n Wild stippling brush just to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. This is like one of my favorite blushes. It's so pretty. And then for highlighter today, I'm using the Colourpop highlighter highlighter in the shade Spoon. It doesn't look like much in the pan, but when you actually go to apply it to your cheekbones, this highlighter is intense and so beautiful. And this is another brush from Target. Again, I'll leave everything down below because I know it can be really overwhelming trying to catch up with everything, so don't forget to check the description box. So just really building this highlighter up, and then I like to go in with the stippling brush from earlier that I used for my blush to kind of blend the highlighter and the blush together so that it looks as natural as possible. For my lips today, I'm starting off with the MAC Pro Longwear lip pencil in the shade Morning Coffee. It's like a kind of like mid-tone nude color. I actually really like the MAC Pro Longwear lip pencils. They're really creamy and pigmented, and I really like this shade. So I'm just lining my lips, and then I like to take my finger to kind of blend that into my lips so that it doesn't look super intense. And then I'm taking the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade 0.0, which is the collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I love this color. It's so different than anything that I ever used, but I feel like it complemented the eyes so well. And the Ultra Satin Lips from Colourpop are my favorite because they're like the Ultra Mattes, but they're not as drying. So then finally for my face, I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray just to go ahead and set my makeup. I actually really like this setting spray. It's really good for the price, and I feel like it prevents my makeup from looking or feeling heavy and cakey throughout the day. It's really good. So that completes this look. I hope you guys like it. What do you think of it? Let me know down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a few days in my next video. Bye!